What's up guys, Reef back with another video, and today we are checking out worldwide corals, especially their back tank with the man of the house, Josh. Teaches you all the things on YouTube, from equipment to livestock to flow. Definitely check out the WWC channel. But we're checking out this back tank that is currently illuminated by 6 X4s. But yeah, let's go jump into the tank. Some of the tank specs. How big is this tank?
It's 72 by 36 by 18.
And we see we got a mixed reef. We got the SPS towards the top. We've got a little LPS. We've got some Ghanies on the side. Those are super extended. Looks really nice.
It's probably my favorite part of the tank.
Holy cow. And we've got the biggest bubble coral I've seen in my life. Size of a dinner plate. Holy cow. Did you guys grow that from a frag?
Yeah. It was a
Look at those
very,
bubbles.
very small mariculture piece at one point.
Amazing. All right, let's just jump into the tank. So we see that you guys use a bunch of lights in this tank, from like frag tanks to, you know, the main display. What made you guys go with the X4s?
Well, we sell a bunch of different products here in the retail store, and it's difficult to sell something if you can't stand behind the product. So, you know, when I spoke with Tony about having these in the store, you know, we decided to put one on the display tank and see how they did. Honestly, I mean, I think you can look at the tank and tell that they're doing a pretty darn good job. So it makes it a lot easier to sell it to somebody who's looking for a different option out there on the market.
How long have the lights been on the tank?
Months. It's got to be 6 months now.
About
at least
6 months on his tank.
Maybe more, actually.
Amazing.
We originally had them on this tank, and I wanted to try them on both primarily stony tank and then a mixed reef tank, and the results are the same. So it really doesn't matter what kind of coral that we're keeping them over. We adjust the lighting accordingly, right?
Have you seen any difference in the color and growth of this tank?
Yes, because originally there was only a single row of lights, and with the X4s we went ahead and did all 6, which to me was a huge win. It gives you the coverage because the tank is 36 inches from front to back, so it makes it hard to cover with only 1 row of lights. I would say in a spectral way, I'm probably not the person to ask because I don't have that science. It's only applied science for me. But in terms of coverage and looks, I love them.
Yeah, it's definitely covering more, especially with like almost like the panel style where it's like covering more of the tank itself.
Yep.
Instead of a single row of LEDs, now you have 4 pucks that can spotlight different parts of your tank.
And I don't think I would do it any differently either. I think the coverage is just right. I think it illuminates the tank just right.
Very nice. So you've checked out the app, you've checked out the whole Dalua ecosystem. What's your favorite part of the app?
Yeah, you and I were talking about this earlier today, and my favorite part is if there's ever an issue with communication, all you got to do is power cycle and it comes right up every single time. So to me, it's about consistency and reliability.
Yeah,
the app is not bulky, it's
right.
not hard to use, it's really simple.
Super simple to use. Everyone that's checked out my tank, I show them the app right away, and I pretty much give them my phone because they can control the app without even having any knowledge of a fish tank. So they can play around with the whites, the blues, the purples, and just have fun up the tank pretty much.
Yep.
So, have you guys tested the power in this tank?
Yeah, we get right down here in this bottom corner, and in this bottom corner, we get 90 par. And these aren't turned all the way up either. But they do run on beast mode, which I love. I really, really like that feature.
And it's about like 18 inches to 20 inches above the water, which is pretty high.
So that gives the acros right here on the top. I think the very highest point in the center of the 2 rows of lights, I think is right around 300 and something.
Very nice. More than enough.
Yeah, well, I mean, look what's in here too. It's Euphilia, it's mycediums, it's mushrooms, it's echino's, it's acros. So
guys, no joke, the color in this tank, even though I do have an orange filter, in real life, everything just pops.
and
Like,
right now it's not even blue.
It's not even the full spectrum. Right now it's about like 11 o'clock in the day. Your full spectrum probably comes around like 1 or 2.
No, my full spectrum is early on.
Early on.
And then it wanes down to a blue. So you're right on that intermediary period right now.
But legit, like, these are some of the brightest torches and Ganis and SPs I've ever seen in my life. Even checking out their coral farm and like their other tanks, they're doing something right at WWC. We just need that magic sauce that they dose in their tanks. But it could be the lights. It could be the lights. But I think it's a combination of everything. They got the flow, they've got the parameters in check. I'm sure you're checking parameters for all the tanks all the time. Yeah. There's a lot of maintenance that goes into these tanks, but definitely starting with the good lights, you know, lights that'll last you forever without having to swap anything. I think that's the main point of the game, where you're trying to enjoy your tank without tinkering with it too much.
They even look clean on our makeshift rack.
Yeah, that's not even the Dalua rails.
It's just a piece of unistrut for hanging.
So if you have any industrial bars, you can definitely go this route. It does look clean still. I mean, it's mounted so high that you can't even see the wires on top. Yep. But honestly, look, I'm looking at the back. There's no cables running through. There's just, I see this cable running up there, but even that looks clean. So, hey guys, they're doing it right over here. Anything else you like about the lights, or just the Dalua ecosystem in general?
Really, I think that for me, the meat and potatoes there is that it's just easy. You know, I mentioned it earlier today. I set these lights up for the first time on my own in 30 minutes. It's the first time using the app and the first time putting the lights onto the app. You
said you set up like 6 of the lights like in 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think I had that same experience too when I was setting up my tank. It automatically just, it shows up on the app right away, and you just assign it to your tank. And then from there, you just mess around with the app as far as like, you know, the color spectrum and the power intensity, and it's all good from there. But yeah, we've got a lot of things coming from WWC. Little sneak peek of what's happening in the back, but appreciate Josh's time showing off the tank and showing off the Dalua X4s that'll be coming to that tank. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back, but peace out to Josh.
Thanks for making
Thanks for having us. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.